Good morning, student. Today we will start the second part. Second part means earlier we have started the string. Now we will start about the list. Now list is the second part of the Python revision 2. Now list is a standard data type in a Python that store a sequence of values. Sequence also present in case of string. Now sequence also present in a list. Now sequence of values belonging of any type. Any type is the very important because list can take any type of values. It may be integer, it may be float, it may be complex, it may be what is this? This is the string, this is the character, fraction, anything. Now let us see the some example of the list. This is the empty list, nothing is present within it. This is the empty list. It is the integer list, 1 2 3, all of the integer. Here the integer as well as float, 2.8, 8.901, all of the fraction, is present. Now it is the character list, a b c, the character is present. It is the combination list. Before going to the combination, I am coming here. This is the string type of list, 1 2 3. This is not string, they are each and every one are the string. 1 is a string, 2 is a string, 3 is a string, all string combined in a one list. So list can handle string also. Here you can see there is a character, this is the integer 1, character again, that is a fraction, that is a string. So it can handle same in a same list several data types simultaneously. So list are the mutable, that is a very important part in the list, and it is a major difference from the string. So mutable means once you assign, you can change the value. Now you can see in a one list 1 2 and 3 are the present. In the same list I am changing from 2 to 4 to 1 5. 1 was 1, 3 is remain 1, but 2 changes from 4 to 1 5. So it is changing value. So in a one list we can change the value, but in a one string we cannot change the value. That is the major difference between string and list. Now keep in mind, list and dictionary are the mutable data type, whereas integer, string, float are the immutable data type. Immutable means once you assign, you cannot change the value. Now creating empty list. How will create empty list? For creating empty list, L equal to third bracket. That is the simplest form of creating a list, and it is also empty list. Another way you can use this function also, L equal to list. L is any data type name. Instead of L you can write anything, even if your name also, no problem. But in case of list, list is the function, use a function given by the Python. So if you provide L equal to list, then first bracket open close, then it will also create an empty list. Now how will create a list from an existing sequence? Existing sequence means something is present from earlier stages. Something is means which is present, that India is a string already present. From India, how could you create a list? India is a string. By using string, how to produce a list? So L equal to list India. Now if you again write L, it will show INDIA, where INDIA is the individual character. Now from India I am getting INDIA. Now T equal to INDIA, they are in a, keep in mind, they are in a tuple. Now by using tuple you can create also list. L equal to list T, L equal to list T. So within list function you are providing a T. T means the tuple. Within tuple this is present, they are in a, keep in mind, they are in a tuple, as because there is a first bracket. Now if you write L, then they are in a third bracket. So from a tuple to a list you can easily find it out. Now creating list from keyboard, and in earlier cases you have seen that by using string you can create a list, by using tuple you can create a list. But when nothing is present, you want to create a fresh list, how could you do it? There is a word list. By using list you can create this list input enter list element. So enter list element 1 2 3 4 5. So if you write 1 2 3 4 5, then what will happen? Within the L variable, they will store in a 1 2 3 4 5 in a single quote. Single quote means they are not the integer, they are not integer 5, they are character 5, which was present in this case. In this case, INDIA, all are separated by a single quote. So INDIA, now this INDIA is equivalent to 1 2 3 4 5. This here 1 2 3 5 1 2 3 4 5 is become INDIA equivalent. So this way you can create another type of list. Now next, instead of int, if you write int, instead of input, if you write int, then what will happen? Then you can create an integer list. Now find that 1 2 3 4 5 is present. If you write 1 2 3 4 5, the 1 2 3 4 5 will come, but what happen? The single quote will remove. So here we got the integer list, here we got the character list, and the eval is the another way. This way you can create the integer list or the uh, um, float list, anything. Now what is the difference between list and string? List, both cases they use the length function to get the length. Indexing and slicing, L0, L0, 10, whatever it is, starting point, ending point, we'll discuss later on, also present in a string as well as list. Then the membership operation, in and both and not in, both work in a list as well as string. Then the concatenation and replication, means the addition, means string add, list add, multiplication, string multiplication and list multiplication also work properly here. Now we are discussing about this. First, accessing individual element. So L0 means that you are accessing the first element. If the L0 have a value 1, now let's see what was the last value. L0, 0 means the first position, so here 0 position is the 1, second position is the 2, third position is the 3, 0 1 2. So 0 it is showing 1, when it is 1 it is showing 2, exactly similar with the string. Now what is the difference between list and string? Storage, that will I discuss later on, because here you can see that this is the character, this is the string, that is a fraction, that is the integer. Actually they are all object, we are not aware of the object. They store, list actually store in a object format, that's why they can accommodate every type of data. So when we go on the later part of the chapter, we can understand what is the object, then it will be clear the storage format. Now coming the mutability and immutability. In case of string it is immutable, but I said repeatedly list is mutable. So L0 you can change, L0 equal to 25, but L0 what was the value? L0 was the 1 value. Now from 0 to 25 you can easily change it out. Now traversing a stream, just writing a for loop, a in a, L is the list, a is the variable. So if you write this, then easily you can find whatever value present in the list, this one. Next, joining a list. Now LA is the first list, LB is the another list. LA have a this type of value, LB have a this type of value. If you just write LA plus LB, they will join. Now 10 to 40, 10 to 40, then 50 to 70. This is easily joined. In replication, just giving a multiplication symbol, and after that there is a number. So LA have a how many values? 10 to 40. Now watch here, 10 to 40, again 10 to 40, again 10 to 40. This way going on. Now slicing also very much similar with the list, that is the starting point, ending point. Starting point here 0 to this one, and or there is a -1 to last value, anyway you can start. Now if you want to slice from 3 to -3, 3 means the 40, -3 means here, and before that means the -4. So 3 means 40 to -4 means the 60. 40 50 60 is the answer, 40 50 60 is the answer. If starting point is a 3 and ending point is a 30. 30 is beyond our limit, beyond our limit. Keep in mind, this is the index, 3 is the index and 30 is the index, and this index is out of range. If there is a out of range index at the end of the list, then they will go to the end of the list. And here that -12 also is not present in the list. The maximum is the -9. So at the beginning, if there is out of index value, then it will start from the very beginning value, and 4 means the ending value. 4 means before that, means up to 40 it will display. Now if you want to go the step up means starting point, ending point, and if you want to the 2 step, 0 to 10 with 2 step means the first position was 0, second position, first position 0, second remove the 20, go to the 30, eliminate 40, go to the 50, eliminate 60, go to the 70. This way going on. So 10, 30, 50, 70, this way. Let's see, 10, 30, 50, 70, this way they will go on one after another. Okay, this is the first part of the list, and we will come very soon with the second part of the list. Goodbye.